You know what I've realized? Is the $80K that I'm in debt for college, I could have got the 2023 Ford Bronco that I wanted. I don't care what anybody says, a college degree is useless. I said what I said. Like, it's useless. You're telling me that I'm gonna apply to all these jobs, pay a shit ton of money for this piece of paper that's not even gonna work. If I get one more email that says, I'm sorry, we went with another candidate, we will keep you for other job opportunities. No, it's good, dude. It's good. I'm just gonna go back in my bed and cry because I was lied to.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about this video that is going viral of this young woman who is fresh out of college and has been slapped in the face with a reality check that her $80,000 college degree is useless. Now, we live in a time where the common thing that young people are told is, hey, go to college, go to college, go to college, get a degree. You got to get a degree. However, what is left out of this advice is the fact that a degree in and of itself doesn't really mean anything, especially in 2023. And this is why I want to respond to this video, because I've been thinking about making a new channel where I don't talk about politics, but I talk about subjects like this, where, you know, I can give young people advice on how to navigate these types of situations so that they don't make these kinds of mistakes. Because I went to college, I got a job in corporate America, so I kind of understand, looking back at it, what is the correct thing to do and what is the correct way to go about navigating these types of situations. And I don't think that the common wisdom that is given to kids is actually good advice. And I actually want to give some good advice so that anybody who's young and that's watching my channel can avoid these types of situations, putting yourself in this much debt for a useless degree. So let me know what you guys think right after this video in the comment section. And who knows, I may start a new channel where I talk about other things that are not political. So anyways, I want to react to this video of her complaining about not being able to get a good job because her degree is useless and she doesn't have any experience. But first, we have to have a word from the sponsor of this video, Noble Gold. Do you want to take control of your financial future, but you don't know where to start? Well, trust me, Noble Gold understands. Investing in precious metals may sound confusing, but the team at Noble Gold Investments makes it easy. Let's hear from actual Noble Gold investment customers. Quote, the staff answer all my questions and help me every step of the way. Quote, no pressure, sales tactics, just honest guidance. Quote, securing my future is less stressful thanks to Noble Gold's expertise. Don't settle for financial uncertainty. They'll suggest options to see if you can diversify into gold and silver. And right now, Noble Gold Investments is offering a free 5-ounce silver America the Beautiful bullion coin for qualifying accounts and rollovers. Don't settle for financial uncertainty. Noble Gold Investments has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless of 5-star reviews. So why wait? Go to noblegoldinvestments.com. That's noblegoldinvestments.com. The only gold company I trust. And just remember, there's a risk with every investment and there's no guarantee of any kind.
I have a bone to pick with America! So I'm headed to my serving job. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Tell me why I make more money serving. I have my literal business marketing degree that put me in a cute $80,000 in debt. And I make more serving sushi rolls because I've been applying to marketing jobs fucking for weeks now. And the pay cut is insane. Insane. But the jobs that are like a cute $150,000 to $200,000 a year, I'm not getting those. I'm a almost 25-year-old, my birthday soon, almost 25-year-old chick going against corporate ass America, people with so much experience. All I got is my degree. You know, people say, get your degree, but then they don't talk about how you need experience. The degree was the experience! I need to relax.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that, okay? Now you have people in the comment section here that, you know, are saying, look, the degree was the experience. I understand. The degree was the experience. This, right? Because again, there are a lot of people who go through this same issue where they end up buying into this Kool-Aid, this dogma that is told to young people that, hey, you just need to go to college, right? Just go to college and get that degree. It doesn't matter how much it costs. Doesn't matter which university it's from. Doesn't matter what the degree is. Just get that degree, right? And if you get that degree, your life is going to be amazing. You're going to get a nice middle-class job out of college, and, you know, you're going to be able to pay back all that money. When more often than not, that's simply not the case, okay? And here's the thing. This is what people don't talk about when it comes to going to college and the decision to go to college. I think conservatives get it wrong when they come out here and they discourage kids from going to college because college is a liberal indoctrination camp. Yes, it is a liberal indoctrination camp. And I do believe that for a lot of people, they should go into trades instead of going to college. I do agree with conservatives there. But going to college can actually be beneficial if you do it with a plan. That is the key. You actually really need to do a form of financial planning as an 18-year-old before deciding to go to college. In fact, I actually think that we should take a step back from the culture of sending kids to college right out of high school, because I think kids actually need more time to figure out what they want to do before they go to college and to actually get a little bit of life experience working a job, maybe full time, before going to college, okay? So that they don't have to take out so much debt in the first place, okay? I think that's one of the biggest issues, is that we're pushing kids to go to college right out of high school, pushing them into making a financial decision that they don't understand, about taking out all this debt that they have no clue how they're going to pay back. Okay, and that's why we have the student loan debt crisis, is quite literally because we don't have financial planning, right? And we're pushing kids into going to college, again, with no plan. Okay, if you're going to go to college, okay, first and foremost, you need to understand what the end goal is. What do you want to do once you get out of college? Okay, if you want to go to medical school, you need to understand, okay, what do I need to do in order to go to medical school, in order to be a doctor? Okay, what is the best universities for medicine? What is the best majors that are going to prepare me to take the MCAT? Okay, what else do I need to do? What type of internships do I need to get? You need to understand all these things before you go to college, okay? And it's not the kid's fault because they're not told this. It's actually kind of the responsibility of parents and the adults in society. But this is all the things that college kids or people that think about going to college need to understand and have a plan for before you go to college, because it is a financial decision and you need to calculate the return on investment based off which college you're going to, what degree you're going to get, what do you want to do with that degree in regards to what profession you want to go into. And that is how you should make your decision. Again, more often than not, kids going to college with no plan whatsoever, they end up switching a bunch of majors and then they settle on a major that, again, doesn't really have a high return on investment. And then next thing you know, again, they're $100,000 in debt, right? Because, again, they decided to go to some private school. They had no clue what they wanted to do. So they majored in psychology or women's studies or some other useless field like sociology or something. Again, that has a very low return on investment. You're not going to be able to get a good job. And now all of a sudden, again, they're $100,000 in debt and they have no way to pay it back because they got a useless degree. Now they have to go back to school to go get a master's degree. And again, none of these people have experience. They have to pay more debt, pay more money to get a master's degree in order to try to make themselves more attractive on the job market. And then they end up getting a master's degree in something else useless, okay, that has no return on investment. And they're $200,000, $300,000 in debt. and they still can't get a good job because they focus more on the degree rather than getting job experience that is actually applicable to what they want to do. And again, that's what happens, right? And it happens all the time. Okay. In this woman's case specifically, she clearly did not have a plan. Okay. She went to school for a business marketing degree. She should have known that in order to get a good job out of college with a business marketing degree, you actually need experience in business marketing. So she should have went into college knowing that, okay, I'm taking out $80,000 in debt. Okay, this is where I want to go. This is the job that I want to get. This is how much I need to get paid in order to pay back that debt. How I'm going to get there? Well, experience, right? She needs to actually get experience. The degree itself is not the experience. Okay, experience is getting internships with reputable companies that is going to give you real experiences, and you're going to be able to get recommendations and references from people that have worked with you and who also have connections in that field that is going to help you get to the next level. Okay, that's how it works. Regardless of what you want to do, it is important that while in college, you do an internship. Okay, every single year, every single summer, instead of taking that vacation, going, traveling abroad and doing all this other stuff that college students like to do, wasting time. No. You actually should be working, right? You need to be working and trying to develop connections and get experience in the field that you want to go into. Therefore, once you graduate, you may be able to demand a better job or opportunity than a typical entry-level role that doesn't require any experience, but you're going to get paid a lot less. Okay. So again, this woman right here is upset that, again, she took out $80,000 in debt. And then once she went to actually go and try to apply for business marketing jobs, she's shocked that, wait, hold on, I don't have any experience. Therefore, these companies aren't willing to pay me as much as I thought I should get paid, right? I think I should get paid $150,000, $200,000 a year. But you don't have any experience, right? Now, again, even if you have that internship experience in college, that doesn't mean that you're going to get $150,000 coming straight out of college. That's not going to happen. But that internship experience is going to be able to help you get a better job at a better company starting out of college, and it's going to fast track your way to getting that $150,000 to $200,000 a year job, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years in the future. Right. So again, it makes it so your starting point is not necessarily entry level. Maybe you can get a better job at entry level, and then it fast tracks you to getting where you want to be in regards to income. Okay. However, again, if you have no experience, you got to take that entry level role and you got to get paid less. Right. You have to get paid less because you don't have experience. And then you need to work your way up from there, right? That's how it goes. But again, this is something that this woman should have thought about, and she should have had a plan for this before going into college. Now, I'm not saying it's her fault. I actually think it's society's fault, because as a society, we're not telling children what it means to actually go to college, what it means to take on student loan debt, and the fact that it is important that you have an actual plan before you go to college. You know exactly what you want to do and if it's worth it, right? Which colleges does it make sense to go to? Does it make sense to go to a state school? Does it make sense to go to a private school? Because that's a big difference, right? In regards to the amount of money you're going to have to pay. If you go to a state school, you're going to pay less, okay? If you go to a private school, you're going to pay more. Does going to a private school paying more make sense if their program is not better than the program at the state school that you want to do? Again, that's a decision that college students or prospective college students have to make. And I think that we're failing our kids by not actually planning or helping them financially plan before going to college. Again, I don't think that going to college is a bad thing. Okay, take the politics out of it. Okay, in regards to liberal indoctrination. I don't necessarily agree with conservatives saying, oh, well, kids shouldn't go to college. No, I just think that kids should go to college only if they have a plan, right? If you have a plan, if you know how you're going to pay back your student loan debt, if you know exactly what you're going to do, if you know what internships you're going to try to get, if you know what experiences you need to have, then yeah, going to college is worthwhile, okay? It's 100% worthwhile. But if you don't have those things in order, then no, I don't think you should go to college, right? Or if you are more of a hands-on person, if you're more of a person that, likes to build things, that likes the trades or whatever, then there should be no stigma with going to trade school and learning a trade and doing that. I think that's just as good, right? But again, the common factor, the common denominator between those two things is experience. Experience is more important than the degree, okay? There are people that go to college and get degrees in history, but yet they get jobs, good paying jobs out of college because they have experience working fields, for example, in business, right? So they'll major in something that they're legitimately interested in. Hey, I'm interested in history. On the side, they'll take business courses and then get business internships. And then out of college, they'll get some job working at some investment bank. Well, how does that happen? It's because the experience of working in business or working in finance is more important than actually getting a degree in finance, okay? And that is how you can major in history and still get a good job working at some bank, right? I've seen it happen, right? It happens all the time. Smart kids do this stuff all the time. And the reason why it works is because the experience is more important than the degree, okay? The experience is more important than the degree. Now, again, some fields, you do need to have some type of specialization, right? Like, for example, if you're going to be an engineer, you might want to get an engineering degree, okay? You got to take a lot of math courses and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, right, generally speaking, people got to understand that experience is more important than a piece of paper. And we're not driving home that point enough to kids before they go to college, how important internships are, and not just wasting your college years partying and drinking and not gaining experience. Gaining experience is much more important than the actual degree itself. And I think that is the issue that this young woman is facing, is that she didn't get the experience and now she's shocked that her piece of paper doesn't mean anything because, again, she doesn't have any experience to go behind it. So now she has to start at the bottom and work her way up, and she doesn't want to do that because she's entitled, right? She thinks she should get paid $150,000, $200,000 a year straight out of college because she has a piece of paper. Unfortunately, that's just not how it works. Again, I don't think it's all her fault. I think that, again, it's society's fault because we don't educate kids enough. We don't actually sit down with them while they're in high school and help them figure out, does it make sense to go to college? Does it make sense to get this degree? Does it make sense to go to this school? We don't do that. And I think that is something that we should do, right? And I think that's how you actually solve the student loan debt problem, is help kids make better choices, right? But hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.